Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. It's painting goo. Ah. Sip sip. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Hey, whoop. Aha! Painting me. Painting you. I missed it. Fuck. Sip sip. Painting goo. Bring it home, Myro. Do it for the 30 mortars. Painting goo. Painting goo. 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 Ha! Painting goo 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 goo. Painting fucking me, I'm painting fucking you. It's painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Goo 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 goo. Oh, my spine knows its timer. Oh. Oh, stretch. Bring it home, Myro. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting you. Painting goo 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 goo. So beautiful. If you have any honor whatsoever in your 30 mortar bodies, you are Reaver Tip in the monkey's bower. Painting goo. Right, that's enough of you, you little furry fuck. How about you, Garros? Are you ready? Who's Garros? This is Garros, and he is ready for painting goo. Reminding you to like and subscribe to Painting Goo if you have no honor. Smash that like button. Like it inserted your ancestors. Right, my beloved Japanites, it's timer. Ready your spina for another glorious episode of Painting Goo. Yet again, a glorious light of heaven shines brightly upon us here at Painting Goo. I, Defenderu, demigod of Painting Goo, am accompanied by my ever-royal posse. You have already seen Myro, the beautiful piano-playing monkey. Mischievous is he, graced with beautiful piano-playing skills. And of course, my favorite, my personal favorite, Brother Easy, Myro. Easy. There has to be a favorite. Don't look at me like that, Myro. Look at him. Look at Myro. He's so sad. His expression has not changed, but I can fear his sadness stewing in his tiny grey body. I have offended him. I prefer the tiger. What can I say? Garros is my favorite. It's hard to go wrong with a tiger that has X-ray vision. Anyway, Mini Beru. Maybe I have to rename the Russian. I think Mini Beru needs more of a distinct name. What do you think? I kind of fucked him. I kind of shortchanged him with just calling him Mini Bear. Sip sip. Oh. How are we, my beloved Japanites? Indeed, he has a look of dismay in his eyes. His empty horror eyes. His literary empty horror eyes. For those of you paying any attention to the visuals of PEINTEINGU, Myro literally has no eyes. It is horrifying. Tobias scooped his ritter eyes out of his ritter monkey head in a fit of rage. The second Myro was born from the female. He grasped at Tobias's last cigarette, and in a blind, boundless rage, Tobias procked Myro's eyes from his ritter monkey head. I should paint like little fucking blood tears coming down his face. Why is there a blind crying monkey? Fucking, like, imagine how horrifying that would be instead of what it looks like now. I would totally change the vibe. Oh god. Right. My beloved Japanites, we return to Kuwait to complete Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice. I'm actually, like, the more we do it, I'm growing quite fond of the new formula of PEINTEINGU. I was like typing out fucking Chidian spider fudge and Chinese walrus paper. Just these like one-liners. Like, oh man, you need to get yourself some Chinese walrus paper. Does wonders for the arse, you know. You can't be. It's 2024. You can't be shitting in the first world and not get yourself some Chinese walrus paper. You know, your arse won't know what hit it. Your arse won't know what wiped it. A Chinese walrus paper hits different. Oh, fuck. Right. I believe a cleansing of the chi is in order. Yes, vibrate, you feathery fuck. I can hit that thing as hard as I want now. You want to know why? 'Cause I grewed Tobias to the gong. Excuse me while I descend into proper PEINTEINGU posture. Glorious. I am now perfectly positioned, as is my top Natu, ready to fend off any wandering Oni that may enter and try to disrupt the goo. Their attempts are, of course, always in vain. You cannot stop the goo once it begins to flow. Mini Baru should have proper Russian name like Ivan. Indeed, I agree. But let us embark on a adventure, to discover a. Let us embark on an adventure to discover right. So Russian name, definitely a Russian name. He is from Siberia. cousin to Garros. You know, so we have a Siberian tiger, a Siberian bear. I mean, we could change his, you know, we could transnational the fuck out of him and make him something else, like. German, maybe? It'd be funny to have a Swiss bear, you know? I could do a... I mean, we haven't really given them voices, you know? Part of me was thinking about that the other day, that sometimes I think it'd be hilarious if I actually just put the camera on them and actually, like, you know, pretend to be them for a minute. Because, like, obviously Garlos is going to be like, hello, you know, hello, no? Bonjour? No, not French, no. I mean, yeah, he's from Siberia, but he was imprisoned by... Colombian, that's what it is. You know? So he has to be like Pablo. That video I did with the cat. My name is Carlos Cocaine. I once was captured and held hostage by the notorious drug lord Don Branco. For years, he made me sniff the cocaine. Buckets of it. Huge aluminium buckets of it. Why did he say aluminium, you know? I'd have to, like, I'm so used to Japu now. I'm either just me and, like, break the fourth wall to fucking drop the character, or like I am a Japanese demigod. It would be hilarious to actually just, like, start speaking Colombian out of nowhere. But then, like, the obvious choice for Myro is to just be Chinese. And then make him real diminutive, you know, like... I think it'd be funny if he called me Guaylo. Fuck you, Guaylo! I'm sick of playing piano for you! That would be funny. Which one is which? I can't remember. That Russell Peters joke where he's talking about the difference between Mandarin and Cantonese. One sounds like chopping vegetables. You're kinda... You're not welcome in my shop. You know, like... has that, like... to it, like... Whereas the other one is like... Shaw fa singer shirt in far. You know, like... It's more drawn out and shit. Can't remember which one's which. But that would be funny to make him like a... fucking just like an absolute dickhead of a China. I was gonna say Chinaman. China monkey. Tobias. We haven't really, like, I mean, is he Greek? I mean, his name is Tobias Bekas Crowus. We could make him Greek, you know? We could make him Latin in origin or some shit, like. I don't know if I'd be able to do a voice like that, though. I mean, that's a hard, like... You know, when the Patris Espiritu Santi. Make him sound like the Pope. Like... Excuse me. Just make him Italian, like. I suppose he does smoke. I still need to get him a cigarette. I need to get a cigarette and glue it to Tobias. We need to figure out what fucking... that little shithead bear is. Mini Beru should have... Oh no, I already read that one. How about Goober the Goober? I actually love that. That's hilarious. Goober the Goober. Oh, that's actually brilliant. His visage haunts me already. I know, like when you actually just stare at Myro for a minute, it's like kind of fucking... It's fairly unnerving, like... You want me to play piano? Look into my eyes, Guayro. Look into my eyes, Guayro! I make him sound like Uncle out of Jackie Chan, like, you know that. One more song! I must play piano for these 30 fucking Guayro! I hate mortars. You! Tiger! Where my noodle? Fucking play piano all fucking day. for this goddamn mongrel Japanese fuck. We need to find out what is a derogatory term used by Chinese people for Japanese people. How funny would it be if it was just nip nip? Fuck, are you a nip nip? Hold on a minute. I need to know this. I need to know this forbidden knowledge. The term cursed knowledge is hilarious to me. Those things that, like, when you become aware of them, you wish you didn't know them. This shit is so funny to me. Oh my god, yeah, fuck. I'm just looking in my search history here, right? Billy Ape. When I was fucking watching some, like, paranormal fucking cryptid shit over the weekend, I got the shit scared out of me. I didn't know these things fucking existed. Billy apes. Man. These things are no joke. So is how gassy I am right now. Oh! Glorious. Utterly glorious. Billy apes are fucked up. They, like, war with each other. They have, like, different factions and shit, and will actually have a full-on war with each other. They use tools, spears, rocks, all sorts of shit, like, very intelligent primates. They're, like, as big as apes, if not bigger. They can be, like, anywhere from 5 to 6.5 feet in height on their hind legs. They walk around the majority of the time bipedally on their hind legs. They don't walk around like normal chimpanzees or apes or whatever. They're much more up top. Same deal. They're like 4 times stronger than a fucking human and all this shit. Like, they're terrifying. They're fucking utterly terrifying. Like, and apparently these things, like it's like one of these, like, you know, real big gravy drops where it's like this explains a lot of cryptid stuff, you know, where, like, there are just, like, quite similar to the oceans. There's like 80% of all known landmass isn't even, like, totally, you know, researched and fucking scouted out and all that shit mapped even, right? So you just have these, like, vast, like, huge national parks in America, and then there's, like, other sections around the realm. Like, imagine what China and Russia, like, you know, you just have these, like, vast expanses of wilderness that's just been untouched, you know, for God knows how long. God only fucking knows what's out there, you know. Crazy stuff, like. But it makes total sense to me that someone could see, like, a fucking, you know, Billy Ape or something like that, and like, then that's what generates, like, Yetis and, you know, fucking Bigfoot and, like, all sorts of stuff, like Wolfmen. If you had, like, different breeds, you know, like hybrid looking things, like different, like, shoot off species of something like a Billy Ape, you know, like, I could totally see something like I'd put money on it that Yetis are a fucking real thing, like, you know, being, like, some kind of, like, mountain fucking range in Nepal or some shit, like, and hear some wild stuff, like, you know. I'd be terrifying, man. Like, imagine, like, you're in, like, a, you know, like, a, forget even being in a blizzard or something, like, you know. Probably be more unnerving in a sense if you were just, like, it was like a beautiful open blue sky, not a cloud in the sky, and, like, you have all the proper equipment because of how fucking cold it is, like, and you're just, like, on a stroll up a mountainside in this real remote area of Nepal or something, like, and then, like, you just hear this, like, you know, something like a howler monkey, but, like, it'd, like, ring out over the mountains and shit, you know, like, oh, 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 like, fucking, you'd be like, what the fuck? Crazy shit, like, you know. Like, Yetis are one of those cool things because, like, they're typically depicted with, like, longer hair and shit. So I think they're, like, typically more, like, fearsome looking. Don't get me wrong, though. A lot of those wolfmen depictions, like, are fucking terrifying, where it's basically a fucking werewolf. Things, like, ripped. It's, like, lean, thin, has long limbs. Just fucking, like, some of the descriptions are wild, man. What was I gonna alright, okay, so Chinese how do you spell derogatory? Chinese yeah, that'd do it as well. Chinese insults. Chinese insults Reddit. That's hilarious. For Japanese people. It might completely misinterpret what I'm trying to say right here. What is the slang for Japanese people? Oh my god! No, I thought for a sec it was going to say that the Chinese one is nip, but it's not. For a second there, I was like, no way! Okay. So nip is like, yeah, but like everybody knows nip. I want to know from the Chinese perspective. I once heard of scary story of the killer mountain in Finland. Red Army goes in, they don't come out. Yeah? Like a whole fucking Russian battalion or some shit just went missing. Like, I heard this story over the weekend that, like, actually sent chills up me fucking spine. And, you know, like, sometimes, like, you could, like, argue that, like, a lot of, like, here's how I look at things like this, is, like, you can tell if someone is, like, telling the truth, typically, you know, but then you get people who are, like, really good at lying and have a great imagination and, like, they're great at telling stories and stuff. But this dude was, well, actually, the one I'm thinking of wasn't even an anecdote. It was actually a recorded story in, like, some journal from, like, 1718 or some shit. So, it's, like, American... Yeah, it was American Indian, Native American Indian territory, and it was back in like 1718 or some shit, and it was one of these tribes that were known for being like really big, you know, like, you know, 6'8", 7'2", was like the average height of like one of these dudes. They were these dudes that I can't remember, it was like the Makwa or something, I can't remember the name in particular, but they're the ones that like people like, you know, old world Florida and fucking like understanding conspiracies and stuff, like people who talk about the old world shit, you'd hear a lot about these Native American dudes who are like huge, like giant, you know, in a very real sense. You know, the average dude was like fucking huge, like same size or bigger than your average like NBA player or some shit. Like they needed Clydesdale size horses to be able to ride on. They couldn't ride a normal horse. It was like a pony to them. And a whole tribe of these dudes basically put together like a hunter-killer squad with the help of some, I think it was a French guy or an American, like some general or great hunter. It's just like, he looked military from the portrait. Can't remember if he was, though. He might have just been like an excellent game hunter or whatever. But there had been vicious attacks on various like villages and stuff and little encampments for a while, and whatever creature it was that was responsible for these attacks, they never caught it in the act, or if they did, it was like a glimpse of it or whatever. So they get together and they hunt these things down. And they track them to a secluded location, like deep in the forest or the mountains or whatever. And before they actually catch sight of them, the way they were able to like hone in on them, how they were able to triangulate their location, was the smell. They said the smell was a combination of like putrid rotting flesh, and sulfur. And they hone in on a whole fucking family of these things. These like big, anywhere from 5 feet to 6 feet tall, but like typically bipedal in nature. They would stand up on their, like, they were shaped like a dog. They still had those like backward facing knees, like a dog or a bird or whatever, like, you know. But they stood up on their hind legs, and they were like big enough to like knock over a horse when it was charging at them. So, like, these guys these huge dudes came in on huge horses, and one of these things was able to, like, knock the horse mid-stride. So think of the alleged power of one of these things. Like, do you know what I mean? It's, like, they're huge. They've got huge claws, huge teeth. They're vicious. They're mad strong, and like strong enough to like think about that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like when you imagine it in your head, like something the size of a Clydesdale. For anyone who doesn't know what a Clydesdale is, it's the best reference I could give is like the horses from the Budweiser ad. They're fucking huge. They have like their furry bits on their hooves or whatever. They're fucking huge horses. They're used to like carry mad weight and like up hills and shit, like, you know. And these guys needed horses that big because they were that big themselves. And even though the horse and the hunter, and there was like dozens of them, were that big, these things were still able to like shoulder check mid gallop a horse with a dude on it and like send him to the ground. And apparently they lost like half of their fucking hunting party, like ripped to shreds. But they killed enough of these things that they fled, and they like drove them off. And they said that when they like started, you know, to calm down and inspect the area after the battle, they realized that the whole like area that these things had made their home just had huge like 10-foot high piles of bones and bodies at various stages of decay. So these things would just like these things would just like snatch people in twos or threes from a village, or show up and like take a whole small group. So if like 6 or 7 of them were like camping out or whatever, you know, following a group of like deer or some shit through a range, and then like they were like camping out, these things would find them and just snatch all of them, and like sometimes like kill them but then drag the body away because you'd be able to tell like the amount of blood and stuff. And like mad stories with like way too much detail for it to be like just like some cock, and also not like completely outlandish. You know, these things are described to be like pretty much just like a combination of like either human and dog, or more likely some kind of like primate dog, you know. Now there was one story in particular that I listened to and it was like anecdotal. It was just this dude, like, this happened to me and my friends when we were young, and he described this thing as like being 15-20 feet tall, and it was like a giant werewolf, and it had glowing orange eyes that looked like they were being lit from the inside, because it would cast orange light on whatever it looked at. And his description of this thing is like fairly fucking, like, it's not completely off the wall, and it's like you can tell when he's telling the story he's like reliving trauma and shit. But like a lot of the stories, like, they were either drinking or they had some drugs, or like, you know, there's always like plausible deniability. There's always like that point, that voice in your head goes like, oh, okay, so this is a load of bollocks, like, it's just made up. Like, but like at the same time, I'd well believe it that there's some wild fucking shit out there, like, do you know what I mean? Like, not just in the oceans, because don't get me wrong, it's much easier, it's much more logical to be like, all right, well, yeah, I mean, with that much fucking water and how deep it is and all, and the fact that they, like, it's not like living on land, because, like, we live on the land, and when you think about it, a lot of the volume of where we live is air, and we don't live in the air, you know? But, like, in the ocean, at every foot of depth in the oceans, there are different kinds of creatures. Everything from the microscopic to the absolutely gargantuan, you know? So, like, there's a lot more space that with shit just living in it, like, you know? Like, the sea stuff fucking terrifies me, like, because at least in a jungle or a mountain range, you're still on land. So, like, you're where you're where you're designed to be, biomechanically. But like, if something attacks you in the depths of the ocean, it's like, the fuck you gonna do? Like, Nephilimdians. Never go to the pal without your lightsaber. Talking about yourself now, are you? Long, lean, shredded, long hair. My hair's not even... Like, I don't consider my hair long right now. But I had hair down to me arse. Yeah, Clydesdales, yeah. Beautiful horses. Huge. Sounds like a description of a Wendigo. Creepy shit. Yeah, like the Wendigo, skinwalkers, and a few other things, like the Chupacabra and all, like, are all, like, dog, wolf, cat, man, like, looking things, like, allegedly. Oh, feck, Jesus, let's have a banhammer battle. That's hilarious, like, just, like, anyone who shows up who doesn't have a blue wrench in their name gets immediately booted. Like, Griff walks in, he's just like, hey guys, and it's like, the fuck out! Like, checking people in the chat, like, where's your wrench? Where's your wrench, nigga? What are you, like, is everyone here a mod? Yeah, that's how it works here. Imagine. Right, let's stick on some tunes and complete Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice. I got, like, is it just me or does that sound tasty? Like, Chidian Spider Fudge doesn't sound appealing, but Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice sounds like, you know, some kind of foreign brand of, like rice that contains a high amount of protein or something, like, do you know what I mean? Like rice for big niggas. Trying to be a big nigga? You need Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice. King Buffalo Regenerator. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh man, just as I said, I'm gonna put on the tunes. Iron Man shows up. Awesome. Why blue wrench is big? My blue wrench is bigger. No, my blue wrench is bigger. That's hilarious. King Buffalo Regenerator. I see it there. Lovely. It was disappointing when I typed in Iced Earth and I couldn't find that specific album you were on about, Cloud Sculptor. I was like, oh, it's not there. Oh, lovely. I love it when it's just here, the full thing. Are you trying to sell toilet paper on my streamer? How dare you! I do not care if your koala is very cute. Fuck yourself, Kasher. What's this? Is this a fucking... Don't drink and drive, you're gonna kill everybody.
Yeah. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. See you later.
See you later. Okay, see you later. I'm gonna go drink and drive. Hey, ads, man. They're so stupid. Most of them, anyway. Every so often you get a funny one. Or at least a catchy tune. I already like this. Ooh. 2001 Space Odyssey. Forget being corn-fed. You gotta be Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice-fed to get big. We can't ban Iron Man. He is our resident realtor. I'll drink and drive. If I wanna, damn it. I'll drink and drive if I wanna, goddammit. Fuck you! Like, goddammit, woman! I'll drink and drive if I wanna, you can't stop me. Oh, God. Oh. Fucking woke up at like 3:30 in the morning. Needed to take a fucking massive shit. Whatever happened to you? Wake up in the middle of the night, like witching hour, and your body's just like, you need to get rid of this. This needs to go. Just woke up, I was like, whoa. Gotta drop a deuce. Went right back to bed. Ugh. Welcome to being 30. You know, get midnight shits. I place my royal rag upon my demi-divine knee in preparation for the goo. Let's get these bitches wet too. Let's road this parrot! What's the legal blood alcohol level in the Emirate Oil? 5? I actually don't know. I think it's like 1 something or something. I don't know. Like those 3 AM shits hit different. Painting, goo goo. Painting, goo goo goo. Remember to keep your bitches wet and give them a good beating. They love it. Speaking of love, if you haven't already, you're probably racking in honor. So, go to the description of this stream and click one of the many links to either pay for PEINTEINGU or pay for something PEINTEINGU-ish. Buy yourself a t-shirt. Shout out to Printer Bear for the excellent t-shirts. Buy yourself a sticker. Buy yourself a painting. Support PEINTEINGU if you love PEINTEINGU. Because PEINTEINGU loves you. Wrong bitch! PEINTEINGU, goo, goo. There's something very cathartic about roading the parrot. This blue one's always a bitch. Oh, there we go. Oh, glorious! They probably ticket you if you have no alcohol in your car or system. Imagine. It'd be fucking hilarious. Alright! Where are you going this evening? I'm just going around the corner. How many have you had? I haven't had any. What? What's wrong with you? Get out of the car! Immediately, like, opens a fucking naggin of vodka and just, like, sticks it in your mouth, like... Drink that, you bollocks! What are you doing? Driving. Sober! You're fucking driving sober! Fuck wrong with you? It's like a culty Garda. Like, can't be driving if you haven't had a Guinness now. Where are you at? PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. Excellent tunage, Ironman. I like it. Mandatory inebriation. I thought it'd be funny actually if I started like if I got one of them bottles that looks like it's a traditional Japanese sake bottle, and I was just swigging out of it and kind of pretending to be a little bit like tipsy, like sip sip, and like drink it like Bo Raicho, like drunken master style, you know, like bend the head all the way back, like sip sip. Ah, I love sake. Be a load of normies showing up being like he's obviously actually drinking alcohol. That thing has obviously got rum or vodka in it or something like. When I like, if you've been around since the beginning of PEINTEINGU, which I think 2 Acre has, I legit used to just swig from a bottle of Jaeger. like that's where Sip Sip came from. I used to just have like a fucking 70 of like a fucking just a whole bottle of Jaeger sitting there, like, and I'd just be like, sip sip, goop, goop, every like 10 or 15 minutes, and some of the streams were like 3 hours long. Like, by the end of it, I'd be like, thank you for watching PEINTEINGU. Please and subscribe.
Bringing it back. The changes we
Bringing what back? Slavery? In that case, I like it. I need some slaves around here. Trying to put the moves on your gal while she's asleep, but it's her sister. Wrong, bitch. The fuck are you doing? Oh my god, wrong bitch. Sorry. The ghetto nigga reaction to like, oh sorry, wrong bitch. Oh god. Hey there, what's this driving with no whiskey in your hands? What's this driving with no whiskey in your hands? Here, now drink this on your way now. You get pulled over and he looks in and he's just like, you're looking a bit light. And just like whips out a bottle of whiskey and just like pours it on your lap. There you go. Off your trot. Like, at least you smell like it. Like, man, imagine if it was actually that bad that like our culture was like the whole, like everybody on the island was like genuinely, literally like alcoholic to the point like Archer level alcoholic, where like if you stopped drinking alcohol it would likely kill you, you know, like anything below 25 straight to jail. If you can count your own fingers, straight to jail. And like, I'm gonna give you a field inebriation test. It's like, recite the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, you're okay. You know, continue. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Fucking, dead on! You know, like, you're grand. Off you go. like, I needed to walk in a straight line. Like, Chap starts just like... You guys know what Irish dancing is, you know? I suppose most people are probably seeing Irish dancing. Fucking like, what's that nigga called? What's that faggot called? Michael Flatley and shit, like. Irish dancing is like lazy Cossack dancing. Cause like, you never go low, you know? The Russians have it down. You want strong thighs and glutes? Cossack dancing is the way to go, like. That's like a display of like physical prowess, is Cossack dancing. Fucking Irish dancing is like admitting that we occasionally fuck around with fairies, you know, like. Yeah, like, I'm gonna give you a field inebriation test. What is that? What does that constitute? We all need to start. One of them whips out a fiddle. Like, come on, keep up! If you can't keep up, I'll put you in jail. Okay. Which bitch? This bitch? That bitch. Which bitch? That bitch. This bitch? That bitch. Get a bit of the red. Make it darker. Where's Scouts? He'd probably love this vibe. Where's that Scouts of fuck? Oh, too dark. It's very dark.
Get that 3 feeling for only €15 a month.
Get that 3 feeling. Join the Trinitarians now.
For a better connected life.
Things better when there's 3 of them. You're dying. Admit your heresy. Admit you're a naughty boy. Just a little squirt. Just a little. Painting goo goo, painting goo goo. Paintingu. Paintingu goo. Paintingu goo. Do, 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 do. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo. Take a swig, dance a jig, remove some nig, and pay for Paintingu. Sip, sip.
Leave UV damage behind with new Garnier.
I leave you behind,
Vitamins.
swine.
It's very high UV protection.
Painting goo goo.
As the morning rises, I awake to meet the sun. I'm uncovering, I am awakening. Bathing in the morning light beneath the swaying trees, I'm discovering. Golden fingers brush the night away, bringing forth the beauty of the day.
Painting goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Excellent tutelage. Somebody has a paid for painting goo! Excellent! Stabby McStabberson, say you. Let the goo flow and pay for painting goo, puny mortars, indeed! If you have witnessed the glory of painting goo, and you have not paid for painting goo, you have no honor!
As I lift up my head, trying to find a place to rest, marching through meadows dressed in white. Two halves to push along. Every day I venture on, riding a mammoth through the snow.
Painting goo 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 goo.
My father was a faceless man, leaving me a nameless man, marching through meadows dressed in white.
Painting goo 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 goo.
So I try to reach the hills beyond. Every day I venture on, riding a mammoth through the snow.
Painting goo 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 goo.
Trying to find a way out from the cold. Just wanna leave the past behind. Don't wanna end up frozen on the vine.
Goo 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 goo. Goo goo goo. Thankful for some rain today here on the west coast. I do love the rain. 'Tis glorious in its wetness. Paintingu. 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 Somebody has a paid for Paintingu. Glorious. What is this? An interruption from a bank? The nerve. Trunk's ear has a something to say.
Look, folks, the shot was real, okay? I healed faster than any ear ever. I saw the bullet coming, and it just twitched just enough.
Somebody else has a paid for Paintingu. Glorious.
Look, folks, I'll start again. The shot was real, okay? I healed faster than any ear ever. I saw the bullet coming and twitched just enough to avoid massive damage, okay? I'm like divine, okay? Most ears can't twitch at all, okay? Except people who can do that hippo shit with their ears, okay? Did you know that? Did you? Well, I knew that. You know why? Because I'm divine. And I'm trunk. That's what they're saying, folks. Best ear ever.
Your patronage to Paintingu is most appreciated, Trunku. Perhaps you should stick to being a businessman and steer clear from politics, lest they crip your other ear. Desmondalu has a paid for Paintingu. Glorious. Such a reverie tunagay, this worth for paying for. Ooh, indeed. Iron Man Barrow has a sparked excellent vibes for today's stream. Iron Man Barrow has brought himself much honor this fine day.
Trunk's ear, great avatar name.
Hilarious.
I'm invincible, okay? I don't know if you've noticed. But I'm like divine, okay?
Oh, glorious. Glorious, Kipu. So chill, bro. Hey, Trunk! What's your favorite passage in the Bible?
All of it. I like can't even choose one part because like all the parts are the best parts. Believe it, folks. Nobody else Bibles like the Trunkster. Nobody Bibles like iBible. Nobody Bibles like iBible. I'm telling you, nobody Bibles like iBible. iBible the best. I'm the best at Bibling. I'm the best Bibler. Best Bibler in the business, folks.
Now, remember the plan.
Remember the plan! Yes! Remember you're talking to a dog, Ritter One. Her parents should be ashamed.
Painting goo, doo doo, painting goo.
I wade through the soil. I left my eyes above me. I look towards the stars.
Painting goo, doo doo, painting goo.
Distant companions. I have become one with the stone.
Painting goo.
Everything's one, made new by the sun. Out of the loam, I rise, embraced by the ether. The river below relieves my hands of silver. I have become one with the sky. Everything's one, made new by the sun.
Painting goo.
I traveled so far to find the clouds wide open. How gentle the sun redeems the vapors around me. I have become one with the great eternal blue sky. Everything's one under the firmament side.
Painting goo, painting goo. Painting goo.
painting go. Hey Trunk, how did your ear heal so miraculously fast? I gotta tell you folks, my ears, they're just the best, you know? I have the ears of David from the Bible, folks. Painting goo, painting goo. Painting goo, painting goo, painting goo. Painting goo, painting goo. Painting goo goo. Painting goo. Ooh, excellent. It knew exactly what I wanted to pray next. Oh yeah. Painting goo goo goo. It's my mutant healing factor. No one heals faster anywhere. Maybe Deadpool. He's great. Crushing the box office right now. The Democrats and the Democrats Plussy have X-Men, but MAGA has real X-Men, folks. Let me tell you something, folks. We got the real X-Men. Painting goo goo goo. They're not sending their best, folks. They're not sending their best. Well, they're sending their best rapists. Depending on how you look at it, folks, they are sending their best. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Paint, paint! Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Goo. Painting goo. Do 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 do. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo, 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 goo. Painting goo, goo, goo. Ha! Painting goo goo. You okay? I'll take more coffee, yeah? Grazie. Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo.
Painting Goo Goo. Painting Goo Goo. Painting Goo Goo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Painting Goo Goo. Painting Goo Goo. Do 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 do. Painting Goo Goo. Painting Goo Goo. Painting Goo Goo. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Those are some succulent zucchinis! Glorious. Yeah, I didn't say it, but that's what everyone is saying, folks. How the fuck did you get shot in the ear and then a week later it's fine?
I have the best plastic surgeons in the world, folks, okay? I'm drunk. I literally have presidential, well, former presidential access to military grade nanogel, folks. The left could never do anything to me that the right cannot heal. I'll have to let her know. I'll have to let her know when she gets back that everybody said hello.
my love. Ooh, it's foamy. Glorious. Ah, fresh Java. I just thought of something there, actually. It's like, the next time somebody pays for painting goo, it's like, you hear that, Monkey King? They're paying for painting goo. I will return someday. I will have my revenge. This needs to be more crimson. It's kind of purple. Nothing better than females bringing coffee or food. Correction, they may bring something better. Thought about it for a minute. I am proud of my egg intake over the past few days since beginning house sitting. Chickens are crushing, and so are I and my female. And of course the doggos, homestead goals for sure. You guys are still there, keeping an eye on the friend's house, is it? How long are you there for? How many dogs have they got? Tell me now! Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Like a deep crimson. Oh, glorious. Painting goo. Where's my flesh color? Not quite. There until Sunday they have a Chihuahua. Makes Sonia jealous. An Australian Shepherd German mix is basically Sonia's shadow now. That's awesome. I've always wanted a big dog and a little dog. I was always going to call them Biscuit and Boomer. Not quite. Trying to get that dark flesh tone. Kind of. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo. Goo goo. under your skin? What's under the skin? What lies beneath? Well, I for one am very disappointed in Koru. Yeah, where's Corbear been? Yeah. Ugh. Paintingu. Hi. She has been AWOL for some time now. We should send out a scout. Fresh tone. Oh. Females racking honor. Ah, what's new? Paintingu. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Paint, paint! Painting room. Painting goo goo. Indeed, her sleuthing skills are missed. Indeed. Okay. Methinks there's one pièce de resistance to do with this. Let's see if it works.
painting goo goo.
I knew it. It's not wet enough. That's what he said. Did not work how I wanted it to work. The paint dries so quickly. Like, it worked up here, it didn't really work here though. Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice. Bask in the glory of Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice. Made by Juggernauts for Juggernauts. Oh. Right, my beloved Japanites. Oh, I need to sign this bitch. 2 seconds. It has been assigned. So, my beloved Japanites, Kuwaiti Juggernaut rice for your pleasure. I hope you enjoyed today's paintingu. I know I did. Right, if you have any honor, you will pay for paintingu. In the meantime, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I shall return tomorrow. Same time, same place, same high-octane painting energy. You've never watched paint dry like this before. Tomorrow, a new paintingu. So, be sure to tune in. You don't want to miss anything. Feeble motor. Sayonara!